thank you very much, Mr. Peretti, that you join us at our booth. Over 30 years of experience in building flexo printing machines. Here at the show you have also a big booth. What is your impression about Drupa 2016? What are your expectations? Just tell me a little bit about what you think about this show.
Well, first of all, thanks for the opportunity to meet you and to have this very friendly, open discussion together. Let me say that we are comparing every day the number of visitors with the Drupa 4 years ago, and we are at about 40% more than 4 years ago. So from this first point of view, in terms of visitor interest and so on, we are quite satisfied. We are very proud also, probably due to our Uteco Deutschland and to the fact that now we are member of DFTA. We are now in a central booth, and so we have now better opportunities to really show all our facilities, developments and so on to all the visitors. In terms of products, we claim that we are leader or co-leader of the market with our core business Flexo. Flexo means a word because we are moving to the top high-speed application up to 800 meter per minute, wide web, completely automated machine, to very flexible, smaller for short-run application. We've also a lot of different kind of technology improve for this kind of printing, from EB, where we have presented to exhibition a very advanced new line where we have moved from the skin contact application to the foot contact with a new generation of EB technology with our patented solution on the machine and very advanced new justly developed inks. With also some other application in terms of UV lamps for medium wide web application and some other, let me say, innovation applied on the Flexo technology. But I repeat, for us now Flexo is not only the core business, because more and more in terms of traditional printing, we have a long history in rotogravure too. We have installed until now more than 600 units, rotogravure units in the world. But the market asked us to make a strong effort to develop a new generation of rotogravure. We have done this. We have shown just one unit here, but in our 3 plants we are making some continuous open house for the visitors. Let's say with this new generation of rotogravure machine with some very advanced innovation solution, some of them also patented, we really claim that we are also important challenger also in the business of rotogravure printing. Just to finalize all this presentation, due to the globalization of the market, which is not only in terms of markets worldwide, but also in terms of technology, we have worked a lot also in some other printing and converting technology. We have a partnership for roto offset machine. We have already sold some of them in some important markets. And we have developed, after years of work together with Kodak, a very advanced hybrid integrated digital inkjet with some solution coming from our traditional printing machine and we present this very innovative machine in the Kodak stand, which is dedicated for high-speed, flexible packaging printing with a very innovative inkjet stream solution from Kodak, and integrated with also some advanced solution from our side. So let's say that we want to be considered for the future more and more as a global player for all the customer regarding all the printing and converting technology, from the traditional one, let me say, flexo, rotogravure, and offset, up to the new innovative technology, let's say, as I've told you, digital, but also printed electronics for smart active packaging, where we have some samples and some developments ongoing with very important international institutes, up to some laminating and spatial coating application for aerospace and some other business or application markets. Also with a high level of integration and hybrid solution between all the technology. In our booth, the innovative printing machine that we present is not only an EB system, but it's a completely integrated line, printing, flexo, EB, laminating and cutting, where you integrate these three processes in just one line, and you obtain at the end a film for food packaging, completely aseptic, managed with EB water technology. And so let me say that this will be for us the future: globalization of the technology, hybridization, and a complete global support to the customer, and also to the big brands of food and beverage, healthcare, and so on, behind the shoulder of our direct customer.
I'm really glad to hear that you are satisfied so far with the Drupa. And when we look regarding the shares of the printing technology, what do you estimate? Now we have the feeling that digital printing is really conquering the packaging market. Do you have any expectation for shares? Do you really think that digital printing has already the power to change the whole game, or what do you expect?
But you know, to predict the future is not so easy now. First of all, as discussed in these latest years, there is no so more differentiation between the traditional printing, flexo, and rotogravure. Now the level of the quality is comparable. A lot of typical historical graver printers are moving also to test, to check the flexo technology for some markets, for some special business and products and jobs. That is the same for the historical flexo printer, to install 1 or 2 lines of photogravure machine to give a wider range of possible application to all their customers. On the other hand, we know that packaging, especially food and beverage packaging, is the mecca for all the machine manufacture. Why? It's the only business, I think, in the world growing continuously. So we see that also some other technology coming from other fields where there are some troubles. Let me say offset for paper, we perfectly know crisis in the market. Or digital in this trend to extend more and more the application, moving step by step from paper to film. It's a global trend. Let me say that I don't think that the traditional printing, I mean flex or rotogravure, will be replaced by digital, for example. But you know perfectly that for short-run special marketing campaigns and so on, very often also the traditional printers use some external suppliers in terms of digital printing. So what we want to give? We want to give to all our historical and future customers, converters for printing, to give them the opportunity also to manage the digital technology for some special jobs or completely integrated with the traditional printing, instead of leaving them alone from some other supplier, to be managed with our support to see what are the jobs, the application where digital can be really considered as an alternative. Also due to the fact that there is also the still very open and critical open point of digital, which is the ink in terms of complete link to the machine and so on. That is something not so accepted by the printers now.
Okay, thank you very much for this answer. There is one topic which is very critical, especially for brand owners. It's sustainability. Yeah. Do you have answers from the Uteco side in that area? Let's say to bring the environmental impact down and to print green. What are your ideas about sustainability?
Well, you understand that there are different trends in this research of the total sustainability of our business. First of all, the easier one, let me say, could be the morphology of the machine in terms of optimization of all the components, from electrical motors to all the pipeline installation and so on, to reduce more and more the consumption of electricity, energy, and so on. Another aspect is the reduction more and more of, especially with the very successful request from the market in terms of short-run business and jobs, to reduce more and more waste. And so this is a trend managed especially by the electronic control and automation of the machine. But there is also a huge, way of improving more and more the sustainability of our technology, which is the printing technology. With EB, as I've mentioned, with water-based, where we have been the first one to start many years ago to develop this special technology, up to very high speed now. Let me say that these are three very important trends where we really can give and help to the world to reduce more and more energy consumption, to reduce waste, and to increase the level of life of all of us, our sons, and for the future generation too.
Okay, last question, Mr. Peretti. Do you have already the chance to have a look around the Drupa? Are there anything you have seen which impressed you very much?
That I see. In the past, probably there were something more concentrated in terms of innovation. Now there is innovation everywhere, not only in the digital shows from the main players, but also in all the other business we see, not only from our side, but from everyone, also from ink producer, for all the partner, the technological partners, and so on. We see a big research of innovation and so on. So it's not so easy now to really say, yes, there is an ongoing, very successful innovation. There are a lot of innovation, research of new developments and so on. Is a very nice aspect of this research, of a continuous improvement of the business, but it's not so easy really to say, this is innovation, this is not. We will have to work and to invest a lot in all this innovation, also because more and more we are working not only for our final customer as printers, converters, but also for their final customer, the big brand owner, food and beverage and so on. We are more and more interested in the technology behind the shoulder of their supplier. And so it's a huge demand from the market, and it's a tough work for all of us.
Mr. Peretti, thank you very much for having time to join with us this interview and giving us your insights about the market, about the show. Hope that you have another few days of a lot of success. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot to you too.